Wabarakatuh. So hari ni kita nak proceed sedikit yang berbaki 5 slide untuk chapter 2, which is the nominal and real income. I got a question from your friend yang tanyakan pasal this question. So first of all, kita tengok definition dahulu. So bear in mind, jangan salah faham, this is not national ya, bukan national income ni. This is nominal dan real. Kita nak bezakan antara nominal dan juga real income. So what does nominal income means? It measures the value of output in a given period of price at the price of the current year. So maksud nominal ni kita tengok national income pada harga pada tahun tersebut. So harga pada tahun tersebut maksudnya harga semasa lah. This is the income yang tak adjusted to inflation yet, the actual value of income received at that current year. While untuk real income pula, it measures the changes of physical output in the economy between different time period, valuing all goods produced in two period at the same price or constant price. Keywords dia kat sini, same price or constant price. And for real income, specialties dia adalah dia already adjusted to inflation. The real income depicts accurately the state of the economy. So kalau you nak compare between 2 years, for example 2017-2018, nak tahu whether the country is having growth or not, you tak boleh tengok dari segi nominal. Sebab nominal ni dia mengikut harga semasa. Harga semasa ni kita tak adjusted to inflation. So harga bila kita tak adjusted to inflation, kita tak boleh accurately predict whether the country is having growth or not. Maybe 2017 kita dapat tinggi. Why? Because at that current time, our country is having inflation. As I told you, inflation means increase in general price level. The price of the product is increasing. So because of the price of the product increasing, that's why kita dapat the value of the goods and services at that current time tinggi. So bila kita kira pendapatan negara at that current time, dia jadi tinggi. Sebab itulah kita dapat national income kita, pendapatan negara masa tu tinggi. So kita tak boleh terus buat kesimpulan that our country is having real growth. So macam mana nak tahu betul ke tak negara kita having growth or not? Kita tak boleh tengok dari segi nominal income, kita kena tengok dari segi real income. So real income ni dia bagi accurate measurement of the state of the economy, because it shows the change of the quantity of output of that current time. And real GDP give actual economic growth of a country of a particular period. So nak bagi awak lagi senang faham lah, saya buat example macam ni. For example kita ada 2 years here, 2018 dan 2019. So kita ambil current price. So untuk 2018, current price of the product is RM1. Okay, so kita take for example kita ambil satu produk sahaja. In the country there is only one product, and that price, the price of the product is RM1 at the current time. Okay, in 2019 the price of the product yang sama jadi RM2. Why in 2019 jadi RM2? Sebab in 2019 dia ada inflation. So due to inflation, the price of the product increases to RM2. Dia meningkat. Tapi the production level of the product in 2018 is 800,000 product. 2019 pun production level dia sama, tak berubah. Tak ada peningkatan pun dalam production level. So kalau kita nak kira pendapatan negara dari segi produk tersebut, kita darab nak ada grossly secara kasar dia RM1, darab 800,000 produk yang dihasilkan. So kita dapat 800,000. Well, in 2019, RM2 dalam 800,000 barang, kita dapat 1,600,000. Sebab sekali ganda kan. So dari segi roughly, secara kasar je, kalau kita tak tengok dari segi real, dari segi ini nominal lah ni yang dapat 800,000 dengan 1,600,000 ni. you akan kata, in 2019, Malaysia is performing well. Why? Because kita meningkat ni 1,600,000. Padahal tak. Kenapa kita dapat peningkatan? It's just because of the inflation, because of the price of the product increases. Not because we are performing well in terms of the production. Production level kita tak meningkat pun. Still, our production level is 800,000. Sama je macam 2018. Ingat lagi chapter 1? Kan, masa chapter 1 kita belajar, in order to predict a country having growth or not, apa dia punya indication, must be more production, higher employment, higher income. Bukan dari segi higher income saja, production level of the country tu mesti banyak juga. So, in this case, production level kita sama, tak meningkat. Cuma dari segi income sahaja meningkat. This is nominal income. National income yang nominal. Okay, so that's why kita dapat tinggi. Okay, so it is very important for us to calculate the real income. Don't just base our calculation on nominal income to predict the situation of a country. So macam mana nak kira real income? It's very simple, guys. Okay, so this is the formula. So kalau dia nak real income, okay, keyword saya kat sini. Bila dia nak sebut dia nak income tu, maksudnya kat sini akan berubah. Nominal income. Kalau dia kata dia nak real GDP, GDP kat sini, awak kena darab dengan nominal GDP. Kalau dia nak real GNP, you kena darab dengan nominal GNP. Yang kat depan ni semua formula dia sama. So based on the question lah, what types of question yang dia ask. Okay, for example, thing is, the formula will be CPI base year, okay, over CPI current year. Okay, CPI ni apa? Consumer Price Index. So Consumer Price Index ni, kalau dulu lah, dia suruh kita calculate, but this time around, dia tak kira dah. Okay, dia akan bagi kat kita Consumer Price Index. Kadang-kadang tu dia ada nama lain, tapi tahu untuk pengetahuan awak, index ni nombor dia antara 100 ke 200. Okay, so the value will be given, no worries. Okay, so normally base year tak akan diberi nilai dia, dan kita akan buat assume CPI base year equals to 100. Memang macam tu. Nanti kita tengok soalan, no worries. Okay, and CPI current year ni akan diberi dalam soalan. So cukuplah you ingat formula dia, CPI base year over CPI current year times nominal income. Okay, so kita tengok soalan. So this is our question, topic 2. Let's go for question. Question 8, everybody. Okay, based on the following table, answer the question. Dia bagi nominal GNP. So bila dia kata nominal GNP ni, mestilah kita kena pakai formula yang ni, real GNP. So bila you nak letak formula nanti, CPI base year over CPI current year darab nominal GNP. Tak boleh letak nominal income. Salah lah kat sini. Sebab dia dalam soalan tu dia bagi nominal GNP. You okay? Right? So dia bagi 2 years, 2007 and 2008. Okay, so nominal GNP for 2007 is 145,000. 2008 is 210,000. Okay, price index. Ini yang saya kata CPI tu. So the price index is 100 for 2007. 120 is 2008. So see here, dia tak ada bagi pun CPI base year, CPI current year. So yang dia bagi ni 100 and 120 ni adalah CPI current year. This is current year for 2007, current year for 2008. So meaning that the base year is not given for both the year. Untuk setiap tahun tu, semua base year untuk tahun mana-mana pun dalam soalan, kita akan tulis macam ni, assume CPI base year equals to 100. Untuk population ni, soalan lain. Tu, that one kita abaikan dulu. Okay, so macam mana nak solve this question? Okay, saya tunjuk macam mana solution dia. I already give this to you. Answer for chapter 2. Okay. Question. Question 8. See here. So dia kata calculate real GNP for 2007 and 2008. So this is formula. Our formula here is real GNP equals to CPI base year over CPI current year. So tak perlu tulis nama penuh pun. Base year enough BY, current year CY times nominal GNP. And then you kena write this down. Tak boleh tak tulis ni. Kalau tak dia akan potong markah. Assume the CPI base year equals to 100. Ini bukan CPI base year, ini adalah CPI current year for 2007. Okay, so real GNP kita akan kira untuk 2007 dahulu. Okay, 100 bahagi 100 lah sebab base year dia sama, dengan current dia sama. Okay, 100 bagi 100 times 145,000. So kita dapat 145,000. That one is for 2007. While real GNP for 2008, 100 bagi 120 times 210,000. So 175,000. Very simple. See? Very simple, right? Okay. So we have another question there, which is question 5. This is the question. Okay. So, abaikan question 1. Let's go for question 2. What was the real GDP? Dia nak real GDP pula. Okay, dia bukan nak real income, real GDP. So, kalau real GDP, our formula will be CPI base year over CPI current year jarak nominal GDP. Okay. So, number 5. Here. Okay, look at the second question. Okay, give two years, 2006 and 2000. Okay, so put the formula first. The formula will be CPI base year over CPI current year because this is the same formula for the 2 years. Tulis sekali pun cukup dah. Okay. So, darab nominal GDP. Assume, jangan lupa tulis ni, CPI base year equals to 100. So, in this case, mana ada kan, dia tak ada bagi tahu CPI current year, right? GDP deflator ni adalah CPI dia. Ada student salah faham ni. Kata, ni madam base year. Base year ni adalah tahun, okay? Dia bagi tahu base year adalah tahun 1996. Saya dah bagi tahu. Index ni CPI Consumer Price Index ni adalah nombor antara 100 ke 200. Ini tahun ni, bukan 1996 nombor, bukan. Okay, so GDP deflator ni adalah CPI current year. This is 120 ni adalah untuk 2006, 118 adalah untuk 2000. Okay, so here apa yang you buat adalah cari untuk 2000 dulu, untuk 2000 100 over 118 times 10260. Dapat 8694. Ingat two decimal places ECO memang 2 decimal places. Okay, and then for 2006, 100 over 120 current year dia. So you dapat 9144.17. Are you okay? Very simple. Alright. So that is the way you find real. So sekarang ni boleh nampak lah. Sebenarnya this is the nominal. Kita tahu GDP Malaysia pada tahun 2000 dapat 10,260. Pada 2006 dapat 10,973. Nampak makin meningkat kan? Tapi dari segi real betul ke tak dia meningkat, kita boleh semak kat sini. Masa 2000 kita dapat 8,000 lebih. Masa 2006 dapat 9,000 lebih. Sebenarnya dia meningkat lah. Tapi this one year yang sangat jauh untuk compare. Kalau kita tengok question 8 tadi lah, much better untuk compare lah. Okay, look at question 8 again. Alright, here. So, kalau dari segi nominal ni, 145,000 dengan 210 kan? So, kita nampak macam peningkatan yang sangat mendadak kan? So, macam GNP negara sangat meningkat dengan tinggi. Tapi, the fact is, 145,000 meningkat sampai ke 175,000 sahaja. 210,000 ni, ini adalah disebabkan inflation. So, kita bukan meningkat setinggi ni. Cuma setakat 175,000. So, nak compare betul tak country ada growth atau tak? Tengok real. Bukan dari segi nominal. Are you okay? Alright. So, let's proceed sikit lagi. Okay. After kita dah calculate the real, kita nak tengok macam mana nak cari growth rate. So, bila kita sebut nak growth rate tu, maksudnya kita nak tahu peratusan peningkatan growth. Kemajuan ekonomi kita. Okay. So, macam mana nak cari real growth? So, formula dia very simple. Okay. Real GDP current year tolak real GDP base year bagi real GDP base year. Bila kata rate kan, dia mesti times 100. So, ni bukan CPI dah ni. Current year base year ni bukan pasal CPI dah ni. Current year bermaksud, kalau kita nak tengok growth ni, growth bermaksud compare antara 2 tahun. Daripada tahun 1 kepada tahun kedua, apakah peningkatan ekonomi kita? What are our growth rate for between those 2 years? So, current year ni adalah tahun yang paling baru sekali. Base year adalah tahun yang paling lama. For example, macam tadi kan dia bagi compare 2000 dengan 2006. So, 2000 akan jadi base year. Current year adalah 2006. Yang paling baru akan jadi current year. Yang base year tu adalah yang lama. So, this is how you find the real growth. Tapi kalau kadang-kadang tu, soalan ada juga dia nak nominal growth. So, kalau nominal growth lagi simple, kita tak payah ambil nilai real. Kita ambil nilai yang nominal. The formula is the same, cuma kita ambil nilai yang nominal. Nampak tadi cuma substitute real kepada nominal. Formula is the same. Current year tolak base year bagi base year times 100. Dan satu lagi, bila dia nak per kapita. Bila dia sebut per kapita ni, dia nak tahu secara purata. Secara purata, pendapatan per kapita. So, bila dia sebut purata macam ni, dia mesti nak suruh awak bahagi dengan population. So, bila dia sebut nak per kapita, soalan tu mesti ada akan bagi population berapa. So, tengoklah dia nak per kapita apa. So, kalau dia nak per kapita GNP, you ambil GNP bagi population. Kalau dia nak per kapita GDP, you ambil GDP bagi population. Ini bukan real bagi nominal bagi GDP, bukan. Saya cuma bagi tahu apa jenis per kapita yang dia nak. So, saya slash. So, tengok, depends on the question lah. Dia nak per kapita apa. Okay? So, kita tengok soalan kita tadi. Okay? Going back to this question. Look at question 8. Using the real GNP yang kita dah kira tadi kan. We have to the real kan. Untuk 2007, 145,000. Untuk 2008, 175,000. Okay, this is the real GNP for these 2 years. So, dia kata, calculate the rate of growth of this economy between the year 2007 and 2008. So ada satu growth rate je, jangan kira dua-dua, tak ada. So dia kata daripada tahun 2007 ke 2008 ni, what are the growth rate of the country? So the real growth rate, the formula will be real GNP. Sebab tu saya kata formula dia akan bergantung kepada apa yang dia nak lah. Macam tadi kan kita punya ni, sekarang ni real growth sebab tadi GDP. Sebab dalam soalan pakai GDP. Kalau yang ni GDP kan. Kalau GDP, GDP. Kalau JMP, JMP. Okay. So for our question tadi, question kita GNP. That's why real GNP lah. Real GNP, like I told you, current year tolak real GNP base year over real GNP base year times 100. Okay. So kita kena decide which one. Yang current year, which one is the base year? Saya beritahu dah, ada 2 tahun kan? 2007, 2008. Yang tahun paling baru sekali akan jadi current year. So, 2008. Yang ni, 2008. 175,000 will become the current year. Yang paling lama, 2007 will become the base year. So, kita put the figures here. Okay, 175,000 minus 145,000 bahagi 155,000 times 100. So, you dapat 20.69%. This is the growth rate. Ingat, 2 decimal places, 2 tempat perpuluhan juga. Very simple. Okay. So, kita patah balik. Kita tengok question 5. Okay. Question 5. Alright. So, here kita boleh tengok yang berjawab soalan 1 dah. Sebab kita dah belajar dah. Calculate the growth rate of nominal. Dia nak growth rate nominal GDP. Maksudnya dia tak suruh tukar kepada real dulu. Dia nak nominal je dulu. So kita ambil figure dalam ni je terus. Nominal GDP dia dah bagi kan. Cuma kita kena tentukan yang mana satu akan jadi current year, yang mana satu yang akan jadi base year. Ada 2 tahun. 2000 dengan 2006. Yang mana satu? 2000 akan jadi base year. 2006 tahun paling lama. Paling baru dia akan jadi current year. Okay. So, formula dia sebab dia pakai GDP, right? So, nominal GDP current year bagi tolak nominal GDP base year bagi nominal GDP base year times 100. So, put the figure. Ambil dalam table sahaja. Because dia nak yang nominal. Dia belum adjusted to inflation yet. Tak payah tukar pada real. So, you dapat 6.95%. Okay? And then, kita kira yang tadi tu. Okay, you dapat the figure there. Baru dia tanya, what is the growth rate of real pula? Tadi dia nak growth rate of nominal. Dia nak growth rate of real GDP pula. Okay? So, cumanya, the same formula cuma you tukar. Instead of nominal sekarang, kat sini jadi real. So, real GDP current year minus real GDP base year times 100. So, 9144.17. Okay? Decide. Okay? 2006 will be the current year. Okay, minus the base year 2000. Okay, you dapat 5.17%. So kalau you boleh compare, tengok growth rate kalau kita tak adjusted to inflation kita dapat 6.95%. Tapi bila kita dah adjusted to inflation kita dapat 5.17%. Maksudnya growth rate kita tak tinggi mana pun. Cuma yang dia dapat tinggi masa kita tak adjusted to inflation. Why? Sebab inflation. Harga je meningkat, sebab tu dapat tinggi. Okay. Was the growth rate of nominal GDP higher or lower than growth rate of real GDP? Explain. Dia tanya dah. Yang mana tinggi? Nominal growth ke real growth? Growth rate of nominal GDP is higher. Why? Sebab the presence of inflation. Sebab ada inflation. Very simple. Okay. So hopefully you faham. I'm not sure whether we have more question like this. Okay. Tapi kalau saya jumpa nanti I'll put in your group WhatsApp so that you can try. Meanwhile, ada sikit lagi. Kita nak proceed habiskan chapter ni so that I can teach you chapter 3 pula. Okay. The last slide 24 and 25 ni, you tak boleh tinggalkan sebab this is very important sebab ini adalah soalan yang dia boleh tanya for essay question from chapter 2. Uses of national income and problem in calculating national income. Dia gile, setiap tahun dia gile. Bukan setiap tahun, setiap sem dia gile. Dia akan duduk dekat question 1 essay B. Tak macam kita tengok Okay. So I have all my past test question here. Okay. So last sem 2019 June. Okay, so kita tengok June 2019 essay question. Four component of measuring national income using expenditure approach. Last time dia tukar sikit, dia tak nak. So tak apalah, sebab dia dah puas kot sebab soalan sama. Tapi tak apa, kita tengok dia akan keluar benda yang sama. Okay, sekejap. Kalau yang baru lagi December 2000. Okay, get here. Essay question 1 B. Describe 4 uses of national income. Tadi kan saya beritahu ada 2 kan. Uses of national income. Satu lagi problem in calculating national income. Dia akan gili. Tadi December 2018 kan. Okay, sekarang kita tengok Jun 2018. Kalau Jun 2018 dia keluar apa? Ini soalan wajib tiap sem keluar. 4 problem. Tengok. December dia keluar 4 uses. June dia keluar 4 problems. Lepas tu kita tengok lagi. 2018, lepas tu 2017. Mac 2017. Tengok dia keluar apa. 4 problems pula. Dia gili-gili. Problem, uses. Yang ni je, lain sikit. Kalau yang ni macam mana nak jawab? 4 component of measuring national income using expenditure approach. Expenditure approach kita ada berapa item? This is our expenditure approach kan? This is our item to measure national income. Consumption, investment. So you need to explain what does it mean by consumption. This is the consumption of the household, investment of the firm, government expenditure of the government, net export minus import. So this explanation all in the textbook. And you need to mention also about the change in stock, and you plus everything, you got gross domestic product. Afterwards, you must plus income received abroad minus income paid abroad, then you got your gross national product. So you need to explain the method to get the national income. Very simple. To answer this question. Yang last sem lah. 4 component of measuring national income using 4 component, sorry. Bila dia nak 4 component of measuring national income tu, dia lebih kepada Sarawak explain yang ni je. Yang ni je. 4 component. Consumption, investment, government expenditure, and export. See your textbook. Everything is in your textbook. You're going to cerita in detail what does it mean by consumption, what does it mean by investment, government expenditure, and export. Okay? So, because that question, yang dua tu, uses of national income dengan problem is calculating national income ni always come out as essay question. Okay? For question 1B, you must study this. Tak nak, mesti baca. Okay? Alright? So, in my notes, it's not enough. Saya cuma letak point saja. That's it. So, what should you do is, do your reading. Read from the textbook. If you don't have the textbook, you can Google. Everything is available at Google. Ya, hope kan? Tadi isu pun senang sangat nak seribu daya. Okay? So, saya bagi roughly sahaja. Okay? So, first of all, what is the uses of national income? Kenapa kita menggunakan national income? Tak edit juga sebab dia record screen kan? So, saya cancel je. Saya tunjuk macam ni je lah. It's okay, you can see this here. First of all, kita nak measure national income because we want to compare the standard of living of people around the world. Okay, Malaysia with US, Malaysia with Japan, Malaysia with Singapore. So with the information about national income of each country, kita boleh tahulah whether our country is much better compared to other country ataupun they are performing much better compared to other country. Macam gitulah. So it is very important to determine the standard of living between countries, so that because every country has their economic relationship between each others in terms of trade, in terms of exchange of money, and so on. Okay, next is to measure economic performance. Every country, they must measure economic performance to know whether they are spending or they are downgrading, they're having a recession, and so on. Okay, and then national income also used for national income planning. With the information we got from national income, for example, kan tadi banyak information yang kita dapat, right? To calculate national income, kita tahu information about salaries, about interest, rent. Kalau pakai expenditure approach, kita tahu consumption of the household berapa, investment semua. Kalau pasal product approach, kita tahu the sectors in the country, berapa contribution masing-masing, manufacturing bagi berapa, construction bagi berapa, transport bagi berapa. With this, it is much easier for the country to do planning in the future. For example, kalau negara bahagian agriculture kita very promising, perform very well. So next time negara boleh spend more in terms of budget in the agriculture sectors. Same goes with sector's contribution. You can read this on your own. You can understand this, no problem. In terms of economic policy, so when the government sees problem where the tax collection is very low, so the government can do something with this. And also this is national expenditure, especially for the expenditure approach lah. The government can know which sectors, the household ke, the firm ke, the governments ke, the foreign sectors ke yang spend much inside the country in terms of distribution issue of the country. So everything is in your textbook. Please do your reading. And last kali, in terms of the problem in calculating national income, this is the problem yang kita face bila kita nak kira pendapatan negara. Pertama adalah illiteracy. So illiteracy banyaknya AI. Betul ke tak ni? Nampak macam tak ada masalah kan? Okay. So illiteracy ni maksudnya buta huruf. Oh, betul lah. So bila buta huruf ni, kita kena assume that not everybody in the country has knowledge of how to record their economic transaction, especially the third world country lah. Kalau diorang tu poor, tak mampu nak gain education, they don't have proper record of their economic transaction. So sometimes apa yang diorang buat tu adalah untuk self consumption. Kalau ada lebih-lebih sikit, dia jual-jual macam tu je untuk orang kata daily sustain je. Tak ada economic record. Padahal dia rakyat Malaysia, sepatutnya everything kena ada proper recording, so that kita tahu berapa penghasilan dia satu tahun and so on. Tapi tak ada. Itu problem dia, because people are illiterate. So it's hard for us to calculate precisely the national income of a country. Lack of expertise. To calculate national income ni, kita memerlukan expert. Dia tak boleh calar-calar orang. Macam saya pun, walaupun saya lecturer economic, I am not an expert in calculating national income. Yang saya ajar awak ni cuma a fraction je of how to calculate national income. This is not the, orang kata, the exact way to calculate national income. Pada banyak lagi orang kata complicated lagi method of calculating dia. Kita cuma bagi tahu a fraction saja. So expert ni mesti ada, so that kita boleh calculate national income. Statistician, orang yang betul-betul orang kata layak to calculate national income. Tapi tak semua negara ada. And sophisticated machinery also needed, sebab dia melibatkan jumlah yang besar, bukan jumlah yang calang-calang. Okay, so bila melibatkan jumlah yang besar ni, we need lots of we need advanced machinery, advanced computer. Tak boleh pakai calculator biasa, tak boleh pakai handphone nak calculate. Trillion, billion. So jumlah yang besar, kena ada advanced computer, super advanced computer. Some country cannot afford to buy. They don't have the source or to buy that source of machinery. So jadi dia tak accurate in terms of calculating. Double counting ni lebih kepada for example second hand item. For example calculator kan, bila dia first release dalam pasaran, dia dah record. So bila dia dijual kembali, walaupun dia ada nilai yang berlainan, for example kereta Myvi dia dah keluar dalam pasaran tahun 2015, harga dia RM60,000. So dia ada record dalam pendapatan negara masa tu RM60,000 tahun 2015. All of a sudden tahun 2020 dia dijual balik pada harga RM20,000. So walaupun harga dia berbeza, dia tak boleh masuk balik dalam national income 2020 tu sebagai harga RM20,000, tak boleh. Sebab it's already been calculated before that in 2015. So bila dia masuk balik RM20,000 tu, dia double counting. So be careful dua kali kira ni is wrong. Jadi kita overestimate the income of the country. False information. Some people, some company, they hired accountant to alter the accounting statement, accounting record of a company, so that dia tak portray the accurate amount of their income to avoid paying higher tax. Ramai orang tak nak bayar cukai. Lagi tinggi dia letak pendapatan dia, lagi tinggi dia bayar cukai. So bila ramai yang provide false information like this, dia tak accurate lah pendapatan yang kita dapat. Inaccessibility ni lebih kepada kawasan yang kita tak boleh nak pergi. For example, kawasan tu sangat pedalaman, macam for example Sabah dan Sarawak kan, dia still rakyat Malaysia, tapi dia tak boleh nak pergi kat diorang. Orang-orang asli still rakyat Malaysia, diorang ada penghasilan, but we cannot reach them, we cannot jot down their earning, so it's impossible to get the information from them. Arbitrary definition, this is more to the for example, you go and ask pakcik, how much is your GDP this year? Pakcik tu tak pernah belajar ekonomi. So kalau you tak belajar ekonomi, bila kita explain what does it mean by GDP, walaupun waktu bagi definition and so on, it is very hard for you to comprehend. Kadang-kadang tu we tak sampai maksud, tak sampai faham, jadi payah you nak faham benda tu. Jadinya bila you tak faham, information yang bagi tu tak betul. Istilah ekonomi lah macam sekarang ni lah, B20 B40 ke M40 B20 T20 lah, saya pun dah confused kan. Kalau you Google maklumat 2016 kan, so in terms of definition tu pun banyak. Moratorium, saya sendiri pun dah overload information. In terms of measuring quality, yang ni pun satu lagi problem kita bila kita nak measure national income. Harga emas, for example, emas 916 1 gram, sepatutnya seluruh Malaysia harga emas 916 sepatutnya sama, dia tak boleh beza 1 gram tu. Tapi kita tengok tempat berlainan harga dia berbeza. So bila barang yang sama tapi harga berbeza, jadinya tak accurate lah. Supposedly satu barang, benda yang sama, berat yang sama, benda yang sama, supposedly harga yang sama, so that barulah kita ada keseragaman. That's why dia tak accurate in terms of calculating. So this is among the problem that we face in terms of measuring national income. So kalau you boleh tengok soalan dia akan keluar bahagian essay lah. So I already put there 4 uses of national income statistic. So please try and mengarang time PKP kita ni. So this is circular flow. This one kita dah buat circular flow kan, 4 problems in calculating national income. So tak banyak soalan ni dia boleh tanya bahagian ni, okay, bahagian chapter 2 ni. Tapi yang paling glamour sekali untuk bahagian essay adalah uses and problem in calculating national income. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you.